are live, and I feel deeply grateful for that. And today's theme and today's practice and meditation, amplified by the sound of the gongs, is going to be focused on gratitude, gratitude and abundance, gratitude and generosity that are like intimately interlinked. So, yes, I would like to tell you that this session or this experience is going to be divided in three moments. So, in the first part, I would like to share with you a couple of practices to connect and why, also to explain a little bit why it is so important for us to connect with gratitude and what is the relationship between abundance and gratitude versus, yes, gratitude and abundance. Then in the second part, we are going to do a guided meditations. I'm going to guide you into a meditation that then is going to be amplified by the sound of these three beautiful gongs. I am so grateful and I am so happy to know that in this community there are so many sound practitioners, because sound is one of the most beautiful, essential elements to feel the connection with it all, to allow ourselves just to feel our own essence. Because the way we were educated in these kind of societies was a little more like paying attention on matter versus in the energy. And we are more energy than matter. So this is a wonderful opportunity for us to feel that. And it also helps so much in these times in which there is so much anxiety and worry, concern, what is going to happen, there's no certainty, and so on and so forth. So also for us to understand that anything that we can perceive with our senses, any circumstance, is going to change, all changes. And the only part that remains is the essence, your essential being, which is the connection with it all, is where you can find and really feel that wisdom, love, harmony, peace, strength. So, in today's theme, first of all, for us to know and to understand, and I think all these themes are is information or is experiences, are experiences that we already know, but it's always so good to remember those things and then to practice those things. So, about gratitude, well, just to share with you that gratitude is an attitude. It's an attitude that creates this feeling of content, peace, just content. Because there is this idea or this sense that there is enough, I have enough, versus lack or I don't have enough. So then when I don't have enough, there is discontent and there is anxiety and there is just discomfort. Because there is this feeling that I need. Also, when you feel grateful for, when you feel gratitude, at the same time you're feeling like you are worthy to receive. So you're open to receive, and then you receive. And you feel whole, and you feel free, and you feel vast, and you feel so connected with life and with the present moment. For the first time you feel and you understand that the present moment is so vast. And it is so abundant. Why? Because there are like trillions of different possibilities for you. But it takes for us an act of awareness to cut with that fear of the unknown. Because at the end, if there is not unknown, there is not possibility of change. For example, when we wake up in the morning and we right away begin to feel or to think in our problems and what am I going to do with this and I need this and so on, that is because we are attached to the past. The problems are a consequence of past experiences. But instead of that, we can counteract all that activity of the mind, which is the normal, is what the mind does. It always focuses on the problem. It always focuses on lack. But instead of that, if I want to counteract all that dynamic, then the very first thing that I want to do in my day is just to feel grateful. And there are so many things and reasons why to feel grateful. just because we are alive, because there's a brand new day with all possibilities waiting for me just to discover and to connect with. Just because I have a bed, I have a home, I have myself, I have my consciousness. So this is one of the, I would say, simple yet very profound and important practices that I would like to invite you to do. And it's just every morning when you wake up, just feel and connect with the feeling of gratitude, 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 and stay there for a while and try to make it like grow, expand the feeling. And think, you can also think of 1 or 2, perhaps 3 things that you really feel grateful for. Because then something incredible and magical happens. Because you connect with that frequency of vastness, gratitude, then you're going to resonate with that. And the field and the universe is going to exactly show you that. Why? Because remember that a thought creates destiny. My thinking is creating my destiny. All what we see manifested at the very beginning, before that, there was a thought. So then, if I have this thought of vastness and all the possibilities for me to connect with, if my frequency is that of gratitude, then I am going to resonate with the same. Remember that similar attracts similar. It's just a law, the law of attraction. So it's to set in your mind like gratitude. Yes, I'm open to receive life. I am ready to embrace life. I am ready to receive all the possibilities, the most beautiful ones, and to feel that gratitude. It is proven with studies that just the simple thing of writing down all the things that you feel grateful for creates not only positive emotions, but physical well-being, emotional well-being, and we connect with benefits such as more working out and less visits to the doctor. Why? Because it is an attitude. And if I have a positive attitude, an attitude of gratitude, then my patterns and my behaviors and my reactions are going to be so different. My mind is going to find all those things to be more and more grateful, to feel more and more grateful. Remember that the mind is selective. And that's a reason why you can see your beloved in a crowd of people, or you can see that voice of that person you know in a crowd of people. Why? Because your mind is selective. The same thing happens with life in general. If in my mind, what I have there in my mind, and I am so familiar with those thoughts, is of lack, problems, concerns, worries, that is what I'm going to find in the field. So it is just that we need to retrain ourselves and understand that it is exactly in the opposite way. Because when we were little children, we were trained to, whenever you receive something, you feel grateful for that. You say thank you and you feel grateful for that. Only until you receive that thing. But it's exactly in the opposite way. Because gratitude and abundance is something that we generate from deep within. And then we connect with those frequencies and with those manifestations. But we need to generate them. It is not that it's going to be given from outside. It's that we are going to generate them through our thoughts and our emotions. So yes, this is just a very simple invitation for you to practice, to do the practice and to feel, to have the attitude of gratitude. And it's going to give you so much joy, happiness, certainty. You're going to feel so confident. You're going to feel so loved. Because when you're grateful, that means that, yes, before that, there is this idea that, yes, I am worthy to receive. I am so loved. And life is so vast. And life is always welcoming me. It just depends on me. It is my choice when I am aware. If I am not aware, then I'm just a puppet of circumstances. It is just the programming that is there, in my unconscious mind. But I happen to be a conscious human being, and I really want to be happy. and I really want to discover the most beautiful things in life. So then what do I need to do? Okay, the only recipe and the best remedy is to cut with those negative thoughts. Remember that those thoughts are just coming from the unconscious mind. That is just a recording, which was very useful. It was very useful because imagine, and I love how Bruce Lipton explains all this in a very simple way. Imagine that you're buying a computer and right away you want to write a letter and do incredible things that you already have in mind. You cannot do that. If the computer is new and it doesn't have any program, you cannot write down a letter. You first need to install all those programs, and then you will be able to do whatever you want to do. So from 0 to 7 years old is the moment in our lives in which we are downloading all the programs. All what we were told, all what we experience, all what we learn in those first 7 years is a programming that is there in the unconscious mind. And sometimes you may wonder, why does this happen to me? That I want so bad to accomplish this, and I have this other dream, and I work towards that, and I do my great effort, and nothing happens, and nothing happens, and nothing happens. Well, Bruce Lipton explains this because that program is not in your mind. That program was not installed in those first years. But there's a remedy, and the good news is that we can install all the necessary programs for us to really fulfill our dreams. Let's reflect upon this. Just to feel grateful with the people that took care of us in the first years of our lives. No, they did whatever they could. If it was in a loving fashion, and if it was not, it doesn't matter. I am alive and I have a set of programs. And now is my freedom to transform all those who are negative and painful. I can transform those, and I can install the necessary ones, because I really know that I am a unique human being, and that I want to fulfill my dreams, and that I have something unique that I am going to bring here into this dimension called life, into this concert called life. So I would like to tell you before the meditation that this meditation is going to be focused on us visualizing how we have this map with all these beliefs, with all this programming, and we are going to modify the map, and we are going to add the necessary programs for you to succeed, for you to become like so happy and so fulfilled. It is just a matter of focusing what is there in my heart. What is that with which I really resonate with? And you will know and you will understand more and more what is your mission then. So why don't we begin with our sound experience? And yes, I will just invite you to, if you have a set of headphones, to use them, because that way you are not going to be distracted by sounds of the environment. But if you don't have the possibility, if you don't have the headphones, don't worry, just integrate everything, any sound. If there's a little dog barking there, integrate that sound. If there's a little boy crying, integrate that sound. You can let them know that you're going to do a meditation. You can invite people if they're in the same home, if they would like to join you. But if not, just let them know, please not to interrupt you, so you can really go deep, deep, deep. Something that I always feel like so convinced, and what makes me so passionate about sharing these humble things that I share, is that it is so well proven that if I really want to create a sustained change in my life, I need to access that part of my mind of difficult access, which is the unconscious mind. And how am I going to do that? Through self-hypnosis or hypnosis, or these kind of guided meditations like the ones we are about to experience. And the second option is the constant reinforcement, repetition and repetition and repetition, like creating a new habit. because we need to retrain and reprogram that part of my mind that if I am not aware of, that is a part of my mind that is always trying to sabotage me, that is always trying to make me feel so disempowered and no motivation. That is the work of the unconscious. So some of you, or many of you, I don't know, how do you feel in these days? But I can hear many people, some of my clients, sharing with me these states of anxiety and feeling so disempowered and not motivated at all. And it is just because in this moment there's a lot of the programming that is being triggered. So this is a wonderful opportunity for us to really observe what is there in the back part of my mind and to transform what I need to transform, to completely free myself. Okay? So let's do our practice. Go get your headphones, and if not, if you want, just turn off the light. I'm gonna turn off these lights, and let's begin. So, what I'm going to ask you is to invite your mind to be here with you in this present moment where life is happening. Imagine this is a space with no time. This is a space between the tick and the tack of the clock. So just listen to the sound. And allow yourself to completely relax. Take a deep breath in. And in this moment, just be aware of the sensations in your body. There's nothing outside, just within. So feel the sensations in your body. And how does it feel to relax your feet? Just relax your feet. Take a deep breath and be aware of the sensations in your nostrils as you breathe in. It is a little fresher than you breathe out, and the air feels warmer. Try to breathe in 4 seconds and to breathe out perhaps in 6 or 5. Make it long and deep. Take another deep breath and expand your chest. Open your chest. Open your heart to receive new energy, energy of life, which is of love and harmony, beauty. Relax your legs and your hips, your abdomen. Relax your chest and your shoulders. Imagine that you are letting go of all that heavy weight that you were carrying on your shoulders, and that doesn't pertain to you. So you let go and you begin to feel lighter and lighter. Relax your neck and your face, your eyelids. Relax your forehead, feeling and knowing that all is well. All is well. Life is wise. life carries a perfect sequence. Every person, every circumstance, every element counts for you to feel, for you to understand and learn things. So allow yourself to completely relax. You may want to imagine as if you were this majestic and beautiful eagle, just flying confidently, enjoying and feeling so safe. And you begin to go down into different levels of relaxation. So from level 5 you go down to level 4. From 4 you go down to level 3. And you continue relaxing yourself more and more. You take a deep breath, and when you exhale, you let go of any thought that may be in your mind, visualizing it as a cloud, just coming and going, coming and going. And then you go down to level 2. And you visualize this wave of relaxing energy entering from the top of your head, going through your body softly. It's a warm, nice, healing energy. And from level 2 you go down to level 1, and you are there in the silence within, in the peace of the depths. And you visualize yourself walking peacefully. And you notice you are carrying a map in your hands. It is the map of your beliefs that you were given when you were 7 or perhaps 8 or 9. And you know that that map can just guide you halfway. At the same time, you look further ahead and you realize that there is this majestic mountain, the mountain of wisdom, which is the last part of your path to reach your dreams. So you know you need to work on your map and rewrite some beliefs and add some others. Because this map is going to guide you in dark nights, in stormy days. So you sit down and with the light of your love, which you begin to feel more and more, and the light of your gratitude, which you begin to expand and to feel more and more. With that light, you begin to rewrite your map one belief and then another one. And you take your time and you can see clearer. So you finish to write your map and you begin to climb that mountain confidently. And the more grateful you feel, the more connected you are to all dimensions and to your dreams. And you know that, and you feel that. So you feel more and more grateful because you know that that is the connection with your dreams. So you continue your way, your path. Feel that gratitude. You are worthy to receive. You feel grateful, whole, free. Feel it in your heart, expand it. Feel the love and gratitude. You are abundant, and you know that. So continue to expand this experience and connect with it all. If you want, you can continue with your eyes closed and just gently and slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment, to your healthy body, to a new life, to a beautiful and abundant life. Take a deep breath and feel all that love and gratitude for what you are, who you are, because you are alive. Take another deep breath in. You are breathing life. Expand your chest and just receive it. Open your heart to receive and receive all of life. As you take another deep breath, just begin to move your fingers, move your toes. If you feel like, you can stretch your arms as when you wake up in the morning, welcoming yourself to life, to a new life. I am going to turn on the light. How are you? How do you feel? Well, you don't have to answer, of course. Just to be aware of how it feels. I hope you were able to go deep into a very relaxed mode and to feel all that beauty and the vastness within yourself. Yes, practice and feel gratitude every day. Since you wake up in the morning, and you'll see how different the day feels, the complete day. At the very beginning, I was just sharing two very simple practices. One was just for you to allow the time to write down all those things for which you feel grateful for. And you will notice how different you feel about life and about everything. The other practice is just every day when you wake up in the morning, before any problem or concern comes to your mind, to focus on gratitude, just to feel it. And you will see how different all feels. And you will see what it is so different what happens to you in life when you are in that frequency of gratitude. Because then you're going to connect and you're going to attract all those wonderful things for you to continue to feel grateful for. And whenever you feel gratitude, there is no lack. When you feel gratitude, you feel whole and you feel free and you feel complete, and it's so wonderful because you are. Remember that abundance is something that you generate, is something that you feel, and then you connect with all that, and then it manifests. Remember that before an emotion there is a thought. So really know your mind as your best friend. Observe your mind and be aware of the patterns of your mind. And any negative thought, just stop it right away and shift it. You'll see that with this practice and just by feeling gratitude, your attention and all about your dynamic is going to shift. And the sensation is going to be of constant contentment, peace, happiness, joy, love. When you feel grateful, it's because you are worthy to receive. You're receiving, so you feel so loved. So it's a chain. Just remember that. And I sound like a mantra, but that is my intention. That is the intention of all these experiences, for us to really immerse in a different way of feeling life. And then because we feel life different, we view life different. And because we view life different, then incredible things happen. So that is the purpose. Thank you very much. If you were able to follow the session, I am so glad, and you will see some interesting results and consequences. And if you were not able to do it today, do know that there is always the open channel. The open channel is gabydelamora.vhx.tv, and there you have all kinds of experiences with sound, meditations, visualizations in nature, mindfulness and mindful practices, which is proven to be so healing. It is part of the treatment for addictions, and we can experience like an abuse not only to substances but to emotions, which at the end translates into chemicals. So let's be mindful, let's be aware, let's feel grateful, let's connect with love, and I wish you the very best. Yes. So thanks so much, and I'm going to finish with this transmission, and then I would